Hello and welcome back to the Inspired Art Blog channel, and this is Sarah. And here I have Jonghyun's book. I believe it's called Skeleton Flower or something like that, but it goes with his album of Story Opus 2, I believe. And he wrote this, and it's actually a novel. I hope to learn enough Korean so that I can read it myself. This is a fairly well-made hardcover book. You can see this is like a paper, and I believe that it's actually traditional Korean hanji paper because of what I'm seeing on the back, and then there's the texture because I do Asian calligraphy, and so I can kind of tell those kind of things. Unfortunately, it's just glued here and not sewn as well. That's unfortunate, but it still is a fairly well-made book. And when you first open this especially, you want to go like this, open this cover, and kind of take the pages and kind of work them carefully before you really get into it so that it prevents it from breaking. And even after you open it the first time, you kind of want to do that. And you kind of want to limit how far you open these as well. So from what I understand, these are photos. The photos inside are photos that he took himself. And so we have the table of contents, and what seems to be, some of them are song titles, and I believe that they were songs that he wrote. I know You and I is, because it's on one of his albums, but yeah. I'm just really happy that I finally have this. It took me a while to get it. So I basically have to kind of buy one album at a time, most of the time. Or only a couple at a time, but yeah. This is interesting, this vellum paper over the... It looks beautiful like that, though. I just wish I knew what all it said. Oh, that's interesting. We have gray paper next. First chapter is called No More. It looks fairly short, really. I mean, doesn't look like all that many words. I heard he wrote it on his phone, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah. This is the first, like, Korean book that I own. I own quite a few, like, Japanese books because I'm studying Japanese. Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder if that's a song. Probably will give a more insight into what is going on in the actual story. I wonder how long it took him to write it. That's a beautiful sunset. One of it's from his house. That's interesting how it has this border around it. And look at that sunset. I love sunsets. I think probably a good percentage of my pictures I take are sunsets. Like, did you go to Hawaii? I believe this is a soundproofing foam material from a studio. That photo is just gorgeous. I love things like that. Simple little things like that. I discovered that one of the things is that Jonghyun and I, we're not only composers. I'm a music composer. I compose a little bit different genres than he does, but I love jazz a lot. And I think we have quite a bit in common, like the fact that we're sentimental, both composers and things. And so I discovered SHINee in November 2017 through the drama Descendants of the Sun, and Jinky's character was my favorite, and I discovered he sang, and then from there I discovered SHINee and started to look into the other members and discovered that Jonghyun was a composer, and it was not even a month later, and he passed away. So that was really, really sad, and I was really sad about it, like a lot of shows were, probably still are, on occasion. And I pray for all of the members, and also their families, and I'm so thankful that Sodam and Jonghyun's mother were able to see the light out of this situation and actually started a foundation called the SHINee Foundation, and I think that that's just beautiful. And so any sales of Jonghyun's things or his albums or anything go to that, and I think that that's a very good thing. Look at this. Oh my gosh, the little dog. It makes me wonder what kinds of other pictures Jonghyun enjoyed taking. It seems like he really liked to take pictures of interesting things. I mean, considering, like his Instagram and his Twitter, which are still up, fortunately. It seems that way. Oh, that's beautiful. It's one of those traditional Korean houses. Wow. I love sunsets like this. And cloud pictures. I know that Jinky does too. I just enjoy seeing God's creation. I believe that's a song. Oh, and I believe this is a thank you thing. Aww. Jonghyun's concept. Yeah. My credit. So I encourage you that if you love Jonghyun at all and you want us to help support the SHINee Foundation, please buy his albums, buy his book, all of those things. And thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.